What's going on, guys? We are back with some more College Football 26.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular
It's
season.
number 3 versus number 2.
Championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage?
Here we go. We're going down to Louisiana.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the
Badgers offense coming out led by Davis.
What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be sure.
And that is buried.
Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
That's incomplete.
The receiver incomplete. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. So the LSU Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
Again, makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
That is buried.
They test the middle there, but get nothing. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out...
That is incomplete.
You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country.
Pass was almost picked.
We're here to witness it.
The punting unit on the field after the third down incompletion. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down.
And it's Ferris.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, but when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That's dropped.
Incompletion in first down makes it second.
Pass was right there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Boy, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run in the previous play.
Hit 3-man front.
They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short.
That's caught by Volk.
Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking.
That's going to be a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking for the wideout.
That's picked off.
Picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
And he has the chance. It's going to be a pick six.
Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Makes the grab. It's Bush. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
As the first down is still
So,
going.
I mean, the running game is
Right at the
working.
30, good enough to move the sticks.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's an important first down on that running play. And they'll give it to the back. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Davis.
That's incomplete.
There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a man.
That's caught by Burns.
Downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain.
That was a play that Wisconsin needed.
And the Badgers look to keep this drive moving. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He releases it, and the pass was incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Powering through.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Badgers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he is buried.
Gain nothing on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the Badgers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So first and goal now, a chance to make amends for the early pick six.
Let's call touchdown.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, a reverse. Nowhere to run. They'll corral it.
And that reverse is snuffed out. No gain.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Catch made over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the quarterback keeps it here.
And he gets the first down.
You got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. So keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant the seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab made near the
And
sidelines.
caught.
Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
And that's going to be a sack. For a loss of 10.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
And that's going to be another sack.
It's a sack.
Chris, I love the call here to send the linebacker after the quarterback, and we have seen so many linebackers with the ability to rush the quarterback in their days at playing at Wisconsin. T.J. Watt stands out. Going back to Chris Borland, who had the ability to blitz. T.J. Edwards. And somehow, some way, don't you feel like you got to get J.J. Watt in here? Technically, he's a defensive lineman, but he was just so
They're going to punt it away.
rushing a quarterback. We'll call him a linebacker as well.
They come up short on the 3rd down completion. And here comes the punt team. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling
That is
it,
sledge.
hey, that's a different deal. Now he's
First down.
probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First out of the 13.
Damn it, he couldn't get off
Right
him.
at the line for no gain.
I wanted to get the
What the
ball.
quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
I wanted to try to get the ball, but ball couldn't get through.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together. To throw, it's Davis.
That's almost picked on the deflection.
Play brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the steps out at the 4, close to a big 6. Still a great play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Offense looking to throw the ball.
Touchdown, LSU.
This protection was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, LSU. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down.
Why is there costing no timeout?
Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Ball handed off. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down.
Trying to screen
now. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Davis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
That's caught.
They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays.
Got it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Badgers.
Well, that's how you close a half off as an offense. Leaning on the run game. Get into the end zone, and now you've got a chance to take the lead before the half. You talk about potentially ending this half on a high note.
Automatic on the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Ball handed off. They bring him down with the
Timeout, Tigers.
The 35. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. 1st first down. Looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the right.
That's caught.
At the 25, and he's still going. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. And that will do it.
14-13 at the half.
Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Badgers will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
Really just self-inflicted wounds by the Badgers in the first half.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout.
Yeah, it's incomplete. And he has number 7? Oh man, cut that motherfucker out.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They're going to run it here. Runs through the defender. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39.
It's 2 interceptions.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Touchdown! Tigers!
And that will give them the lead now.
What a ball.
Beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. He hands it off from the gun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the push.
First down.
He's got the first and still going. And they break it down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking downfield, it's Davis.
And that's incomplete.
The offense will take over in plus territory.
And now looks like
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen.
and nothing.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time time he caught it.
He dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Badgers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. That's a fly to the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid
Catch to keep their hopes alive in this game.
To pick up a 1st down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Makes a quick catch.
And he's stuffed.
Back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw yet again. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 14. And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The 1st down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. The shotgun running.
What the fuck? That wasn't a play called.
Absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call. And they put themselves in a position.
And he dropped it. Dropped in the end zone.
We got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And the first play of the final quarter will be a field goal attempt.
He's up and it's throw.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's down to a 11-point game.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there.
Defense, we need 2 stops.
The offense will take over. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Shit. I went the wrong way. I knew it was coming.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun.
And a big hit there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch.
That's it. That's going to be it.
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line.
Well, what can us smalls do?
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end. They'll take a deep shot.
Deep shot and caught.
Down there inside the 35. They bring him down. What an explosive play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
It's incomplete, but there's a flag.
Flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way. That PI goes against the receiver. It'll cost the offense.
That's horse shit.
Now it's second down here. He decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Oh, what a grab! They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them help.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback.
Okay, we don't have to go for the outside yet.
Okay, so here comes the LSU.
But we need defense.
The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? It's a quarterback keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the
Quincy
offense
Cherry.
dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's coming up third down.
Ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep in the right side.
Break it up. Yes!
That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but
Boom.
brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Now Wisconsin has some life here.
The coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. And that pass falls incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got it in the open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Bush. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
That's almost picked.
Incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. And the Badgers will hustle to the line to run the free-up offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust.
Touchdown!
Badgers. Still no answer for the passing game. The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going.
Got it.
And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And we'll try to run inside.
And he's buried for a loss.
Well, this is what we hope for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
And he gets rid of it.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete.
And oh my.
Right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away.
And they are in a position where a touchdown wins it.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Incompletion makes it 2nd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Burns. Not much.
2-minute warning.
For a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That's caught. It's Burns. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. They'll go hurry up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And that's me a first down.
On the move here.
And here the tight end
Wisconsin.
for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have a few shots here with 3 timeouts.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. But those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now.
Drops. But there is a flag.
Down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Makes the grab, a chance to score.
Ball comes out!
The offense will retain possession late in the game. That would have been a crushing turnover. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here.
And he's in!
Touchdown, Wisconsin. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds.
13 seconds left. LSU needs to get in the end zone.
Late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle, it's Rivera. To get it back, but the gain moves the ball over to 36. Now timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot.
Broke it up! Wisconsin!
Complete as time runs out to end the ball game. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love.
And Tobias Smalls leads the comeback.
Having the upper hand at the end of the day.
This is going to bring up some questions. First, let's see what he likes. Anyway, yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a good one, and I'm out. Bye.